Hello everyone. It is indeed inspiring to see you back again. Welcome back to DataFest. We are celebrating our 8th Foundation Day. As celebration, we have arranged various boot camps, hackathons, mock interviews, and insightful lectures by industry experts. You can find more information on our social media platforms and our YouTube channel. Today is the day 5 of the DataFest. For the last 4 days, we have completed the Python bootcamp and SQL bootcamp. I hope you had a great learning experience with Python and SQL. Today we have Tableau Bootcamp. Before we start with Tableau Bootcamp, I have one important announcement to make. Let me share my screen. Okay. So, as you all know, as a celebration, as a part of DataFest, we have various competitions. So today is the first round of quiz competition. The quiz is in the form of Google form. The link for the form is already shared on WhatsApp and our social media platforms. Currently, link is not active on the link. We will activate the link at the 7 p.m. So make sure that you join us at 7 p.m. for the first round of the quiz. We also have mnemonics competition, dashboard competitions, and hackathon. So more information about that competition is available on our social media platforms and also on our YouTube channel. For those who were not part of or not attended previous bootcamps, the recorded sessions of the previous bootcamps are available on our YouTube channel. And today we are starting with the Tableau Bootcamp. For those who joined us for the first time today, let me share a short video or introductory video on our DataFest celebrations, and then we will start with the Tableau Bootcamp.
डेटाफेस्ट में आप सभी का मैं स्वागत करता हूं और ये जो डेटाफेस्ट है ये हर एक पार्टिसिपेंट्स के लिए बहुत ही यूज़फुल होगा क्योंकि इसमें प्रोग्रामिंग प्रैक्टिस से लेकर के मशीन लर्निंग, डीप लर्निंग, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, डेटा इंजीनियरिंग, बिग डेटा, डेटा इंजेक्शन टूल्स, इसमें इतने सारे टूल्स प्रैक्टिकली एक्सप्लोर करने को मिलेंगे और इसके साथ साथ वी विल हैव मैनी गेस्ट्स। हमारे पास काफ़ी सारे गेस्ट आएंगे जो कि अपने एक्सपर्टीज़ के हिसाब से आपको गाइड करेंगे, अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस शेयर करेंगे और एक बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट जो पार्ट है जो टेक्निकल के साथ साथ हमारी पर्सनालिटी से जुड़ा हुआ है, कम्युनिकेशन से जुड़ा हुआ है, जो ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट से जुड़ा हुआ है, क्रिएटिविटी, इनोवेशन, तो इसमें एक एस्पेक्ट इसका भी रहेगा कि हाउ क्रिएटिवली एनीथिंग कैन बी परफॉर्म, कम्युनिकेशन कैसे इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं। तो जहाँ पर हम एक डेटा साइंस टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट को बहुत अच्छी तरीके से सीखेंगे भी, कॉम्पिटिशन्स के थ्रू आप अपनी स्किल्स को रिप्रेजेंट कर सकेंगे सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से और इसमें कई सारे एक्साइटिंग प्राइजेस भी आप जीतेंगे और साथ ही जो गेस्ट हैं वो भी अपने टेक्निकल एज वेल एज उनके करियर प्लानिंग, उनके बिहेवियरल स्किल्स को आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे। Are you ready for this exciting journey? I believe you all are ready because all of you want to get a good job. Those who are already doing job, they actually want to get a better job. So कैसे ये करियर ट्रांजिशन होता है, कैसे ये पाथ प्लान करते हैं, ये सारी चीज़ें हम आपको इन 1 महीने की एक्टिविटीज़ में शेयर करेंगे, सिखाएंगे, आइडियाज़ एक्सचेंज करेंगे एंड दिस इज़ ऑल बिकॉज दिस इज़ आवर 8th फाउंडेशन डे और इस फाउंडेशन डे में दिस इज़ अ स्मॉल गिव अवे फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू। सो आई इन्वाइट यू विद वेरी मच एंथुजियाज्म एंड एनर्जी। जो हमारे कॉलेजेस पार्टनर्स हैं, अलाइज हैं, आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक देम and those who are yet to plan to participate with us, I would encourage them, you must participate in this so that it is a win-win situation for all of us. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Hello everyone. It's indeed inspiring to see you back again. We are celebrating our 8th Foundation Day. As a celebration, we have arranged multiple events including boot camps, competition, hackathon, mock interviews and insightful guest lectures by our industry expert. So stay tuned. The schedule would be starting from 13th March to 27th March of 2023. So subscribe the channel and mark the bell icon to always be updated, as our time would be 4 p.m. onwards on YouTube, which is online live. During the sessions, our instructors will provide you certain guidelines. Make sure to follow them. And many times, technical issues may arise during the session. So take a chill pill, as we would provide you all the recordings of the bootcamp in the playlist of the channel. But still, if you have any problem, feel free to contact the instructor for your help. Before connecting, make sure your internet speed is better or good. And of course, join few minutes early so that you don't miss anything. Alright? These are the important links available for you in the description, through which you can register yourself. Alright? Give the attendance also during the sessions with a particular module code, as well as these particular link will be provided during the sessions as well. So, and the most challenging part is the task submission. The links would be provided you in the descriptions to submit the task or the assignments given during the sessions. So make sure to complete them and follow the instructions and submit the links in the particular Google Forms. You would be eligible for the certification if the assignments are being submitted, as well as the attendance is also mandatory for the particular model as per the days provided. Alright? As well as there is a note. During the sessions, we also have some small quizzes, and the exciting part is that the winning participant will get the exciting goodies and hampers, and the most active participants will be getting a chance of internship. So stay tuned and be ready and be motivated, as well as here some social media guidelines are being provided for you to complete the assignment. So first thing, you have to post your assignment, which should be in the PDF format or the picture, on the LinkedIn, tagging the Indeed Inspiring Infotech and respective trainer. Copy the post, submit it to the provided Google form, add multiple and innovative hashtags, and hence you will be eligible for the certificate. So let's meet soon and keep learning.
Okay, so we are starting with a Tableau bootcamp. Most of you already know the basic guidelines and social media guidelines, but quickly let me share some guidelines regarding today's bootcamp, and we will start with the bootcamp itself. So these are some basic guidelines regarding today's Tableau bootcamp. I hope you are able to see my screen. Yes. So today's bootcamp is of one-day schedule. The timing would be 4 p.m. onwards. And mentor for today's bootcamp is Vaishnavi Sato ma'am. Mode of the session is online, YouTube. These are basic guidelines that you all have to listen to the instructions given by the trainer madam, and also be patient during the session. Make sure that your internet speed is working properly, and you should join on time so that you don't miss on anything during the session. You should be test your equipments before the session itself. These are the links, attendance link and task submission links. We will be sharing them during the session also. This is the course content. So today we are covering calculated fields on bar charts, donut charts, hierarchy, rank chart, maps, time series, aggregations, dashboards, story. So this is the curriculum of today's bootcamp. Tools and equipments are required for this session are laptop and Tableau Public. And Tableau Public link is also given here, and we will also share them this in chat box. More information regarding the equipments and softwares will be provided by trainer madam. To be eligible for certification, the attendance is mandatory for this bootcamp, and also the assignment submissions are also mandatory. So you have to post your assignments on LinkedIn and submit the post link in the form of Google Form with us. After the session, we will have quiz competition, and the winner of the quiz gets prizes. So make sure that you attend the quiz after the session, and active participants during the sessions are may given internship chance with us. These are the social media guidelines that you should tag the trainer madam and Indeed Inspiring Infotech and Crucial Technology, and also other government organizations. These are some hashtags that you should use during your social media post. Tableau Public, Tableau, and you can use your own innovative hashtags also. So these are basic guidelines. Now I will hand over to trainer madam. Vaishnavi ma'am, you can take forward the session.
So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Tableau Bootcamp. I would like to welcome you everyone for this bootcamp, which is Tableau. So I think everybody knows the basic. Those who are new can type in the comment box that they are new. Like type N in the comment box, and those who are in the intermediate of the Tableau, they can type I in the comment chat. Quick, fast, so that I can get the idea of the audience as well. Okay. All right. So let us begin the Tableau. Tableau, everyone knows that it is a visualization tool. It is a visualization tool. Am I right? Yes. So it is a powerful tool that is used for data analysis and for visualization also. It allows us for creating an amazing and interactive, innovative dashboards for the purpose of getting an insightful, we can say that for the targets to achieve. We can get the insights and interpret what the data is saying to us. हम उसी टारगेट की वजह से हमारे जो बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस है उसमें कुछ पॉजिटिव आउटकम लेके आ सकते हैं. Alright, so in Tableau we have 3 types of dashboards we can create. Like first one is operational dashboard, which tells what is happening now itself, what is happening for the operational dashboard. It gives the insight of that. And the strategic dashboard, dashboard जो है वो track करता है KPI. Can let me anybody know in the comment box what is KPI? I will let you know, but I want answer from you. Quick, just write the full form of KPI. Nobody? All right, then let me know you. That KPI is key performance indicator. We identify the key which is being better performing and which indicates us what is going in the bad or where it is going good. And the analytical dashboard, the process, it identifies the patterns or the trends between the data, whether something is being repeated or not, where we can analyze the data and interpret what is going between the seasons. All right, let's डिस्कस हम डिफरेंस देख लेते हैं व्हाट इज दैट इज टैब्ल्यू पब्लिक और टैब्ल्यू डेस्कटॉप के बीच में डिफरेंस क्या होता है। तो टैब्ल्यू डेस्कटॉप जो है वो कॉस्टली है थोड़ा सा, सो वी डोंट प्रेफर फॉर द प्रैक्टिस। जो टैब्ल्यू पब्लिक है वो ओपन सोर्स है और उसे हमें 1 रुपया भी खर्च करना नहीं होता है। और टैब्ल्यू पब्लिक में वी कैन सी हियर दैट कि लिमिटेड मोड ऑफ डेटा सोर्स कैन बी कनेक्टेड, लाइक हमारा एक्सेल है, सीएसवी है, जेसन है। So these are the limited modes of data sources through which we can connect our Tableau Public. But the Tableau Desktop doesn't have that limitations. Tableau Desktop में आप बहुत सारे data sources से आपका जो desktop है वो connect कर सकते हो। और another difference is the limited row of data can be imported in the Tableau Public. Can anybody know in the chat, can anybody tell that if you are at the intermediate, how many numbers of data or number of rows which can be imported in the Tableau Public? All right, let me know you then. It is 10 million, that is 1 lakh only. The limit is only 1 lakh, but in the Tableau Desktop, we have infinite rows of data that can be imported in the Tableau Desktop. But one more thing is also there, that is we have to publish our Tableau Public dashboard in the Tableau Public publicly, and whatever you analyze is publicly visible. But in Tableau Desktop, everything is saved in the local desktop. So this is the major difference between the Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. So let's make the analytical dashboard, right? So let me share you the data set of sample superstore, which is generic data and can be available everywhere. So I will just share the sample superstore data set in the chat box so that you will get, can just click on that link and you will be directed to this particular okay. I hope you all have got the data set link. So by clicking on the Tableau icon, I hope you all have the Tableau Public. If you not, you can download it. I will just send in the chat box that. All right. Okay. So this is the interface of the Tableau Public, where you can create or import the data sources here. So in the left side, you can see here to connect the data sources. You can connect, as I have discussed, that you can connect to the Microsoft Excel, text file, JSON, Microsoft Access, etc. These are the mode you can connect with. And here are the wizards which I have previously created, so it is visible. If you are new, there would be no wiz on your this particular platform. All right, so don't get something out of it. All right. In the right side, you can discover. There is the option which is discover. You can just follow the instructions. The videos are being present over here to guide you and perform the graphs. And also, Tableau has provided the Viz of the D function. You can create your visualization and nominate. The Tableau will feature your Viz on this particular platform. Isn't that great? So let's begin. On the left side, you can see here, there is an option that is Microsoft Excel. You can click on that to import your data set. I hope everybody have downloaded the Superstore dataset. I will let you know about what is there inside the Superstore, but first let us import the sample Superstore dataset. By clicking on it, we have imported the source. All right. In sample Superstore dataset, we have three tables of orders. First is of order, second is of peoples, and third is of returns. The orders which are being made by the peoples, and the people's data is stored in this table, and the peoples who have returned the order, the data is stored in the returns. So by double click on the orders table, you can import that in this particular sheet itself, or you can just drag and drop the orders table. Isn't that simple? For the new ones, it would be like without coding, you are able to represent what the data is saying to us. So you can also drag multiple tables to join. Means you can just collect the columns of different tables as well. Have you all just downloaded the Tableau Public? If you have downloaded it, please let me know in the comment box. D for done. Done downloading. Yes, let me know, please, quickly. All right. So you can again refer to the recordings and download it as well. You can perform it. All right. So here we have orders table. Or in orders table, we have multiple columns. You can see here 21 fields. That means 21 columns are there present, and as well 9,994 rows are being present. And here is the preview of the data. The preview of the data, the most important feature, or you can say the effectivity of the Tableau, is that it automatically detects what kind of data that particular field contains. Like if the here orders, that is row ID, it contains integer type of data, and it automatically has detected the hash. Hash is nothing but to represent a measure. Measure are nothing but the integer. Integer format type of data are nothing but these particular hash. And in the order ID, you can see here that multiple characters are being inserted. So it has automatically detected as a string type of data. So here icon is ABC. And you can see over here that order date, which is in the format of date. Date format है, इसलिए उन्होंने as a calendar ले लिया है. But sometimes like if it hasn't, means अगर उसने detect नहीं किया, like if some fluctuation happens and it doesn't detect the data type, then you can click on this particular icon and change whatever the data type you want, like date, time, date, string, boolean. So these kinds of data is provided by the Tableau. So we have multiple data types over here. You can see here that as well we have for the global representation. For geographical representation, we have a globe kind of symbol which detects the latitude and longitude. For the country, city, state, pin code, postal code, anything. All right. So let's move forward and understand what and how these data can be created and interpreted using some questions, and how these questions will answer by the graphical representation. So by clicking on the sheet, will be directed to the worksheet. And at the side, we can see here that another sheet plus option is there for creating another chart. As well, at the side, we can see here for the creation of dashboard. Dashboard means what? The collection of multiple sheets are nothing but the dashboard. And उसी के बाजू में है हमारा story. Story is everyone has attended it in when we were in the childhood. Like हमारी जो माँ थी हमें story सुनाती थी, but which has some meaning, right? So we can also interpret the data in the form of story and explain to our colleagues, for our managers, for a company, what is happening. That can be explained in the story as well. All right. So this is the canvas. जैसे हम drawing paper पे एक क्रिएटिव ड्राइंग बनाते थे, वैसे ही डेटा को लेके हमें यहाँ पर कैनवस पे एक विजुअल रिप्रेजेंटेशन करना है. So let me explain further about this interface of the Tableau. Here we have file, data, worksheet, dashboard, story, analysis, map, format, server, windows, and help. If you have any doubt, you can go into the help. As here for the data, you can import new data source or existing data source के साइड पे आपको और एक डेटा सोर्स ऐड करना है तो आप ऐड कर सकते हो. In the worksheet, you have multiple options. One of the option is new worksheet. This is also a shortcut, but you can use this as well. All right. For the dashboard, if you have created one dashboard, if you want to create another, there is an option available. For the story, there is an option. This is the analysis. Analysis is used for multiple things as well, but for this session, we are using the create calculated fields. Create calculated fields is nothing but mathematical operations or mathematical terms which are being used to create a visual. So हम create calculated field का भी आज use करेंगे. And in the map format, we have multiple maps. अगर आपने कभी explore किया हो तो please explore. अगर नहीं किया है तो please explore it. We have light, normal, dark, street, outdoor, satellite. Every option is available for your better visual and effective visuals. All right. Moving further, here coming to, all right. Here you have some options which are not visible, but it would be visible afterwards, like swapping. Or here one of the option is the standard format that will be also discussed in the further slide. All right. So moving to the data set here. So all the categorical variables or measures are being aligned in this format in the line. So the categorical variables, these are nothing but the categorical variables. Okay? These are in the Tableau language are called as dimensions. Dimensions इसे कहा जाता है और जो numerical format है उसे कहा जाता है measures. Measures are in green format and the dimensions are in the blue. So these are called as blue pills and these are called as green pills also. As well, we have pages and filters. So we can apply multiple filters that will be also discussed in further video discussion. All right. And in the next, we have marks. So we can also add multiple features in our format of data, like colors, size, text, tooltip. Tooltip is nothing but like if we go on the story or here, if we go on the analysis, this particular box appears is nothing but the tooltip only. So this is the feature which can also be added in your graph, as well as the detailed information can also be given. So let's move forward as let's try to understand what Tableau is done. So let me have the first question and answer that when should the Tableau be used, at the start or at the end of the particular project? So after before cleaning the data set or after cleaning the data set? Okay, so always you make the use of Tableau at the end only to identify the trend patterns, and after getting particular visuals, we can make the we can make the strategies out of it. All right, so all right, so let's begin. So here we have a sample superstore data set. And if we consider, अगर हमारा ये sample superstore अगर महाराष्ट्र में होता and उसकी और एक branch J&K में होती, तो what would be the difference between the both? So what are all factors which would be affecting our superstore business? Please let me know. Quick response is valuable response, I think so. Please let me know fast. Everybody can just freely type in the chat box. What all be the factors would be affecting our superstore when the superstore would be situated? Geographical location अगर हम उसकी बता देते हैं कि एक महाराष्ट्र में है और दूसरा जो है वो J&K में है, तो कौन कौन से ऐसे फैक्टर्स होंगे जो हमारी सुपरस्टोर को अफेक्ट करेंगे? First thing, that would be the geographical location, obviously, and as well as the population factor would also be effective. Third one is also the cultural difference, as well as the climatic conditions will also affect. Like if Maharashtra में अगर होता तो population ज़्यादा है, and population ज़्यादा है तो लोगों के घर ज़्यादा है, तो घर ज़्यादा है तो फर्नीचर ज़्यादा है, फर्नीचर ज़्यादा है तो फर्नीचर का सेल्स भी ज़्यादा होगा. ऑलराइट, सो वही जो डिफरेंसेस है, that would be nothing but, yes, Prajakta is saying population, location. Yes, right, it is right. And these are the factors which would affect the particular sales and profit of a business. अगर देखने जाए तो फेस्टिवल सीजन्स भी अफेक्ट करते हैं. If that would be discussed in further discussion as well, कि festives, how the festive seasons as well as particular seasonal things affect our business as well. So first we'll broadly describe the questions, what would be the factors or how the generic questions would be there to analyze the data. So let's make few questions. I have made few questions over here. First question would be, what is the total sales of the superstore? Superstore का ये एक generic question है, तो हम पहले डिस्कस करेंगे कि सुपरस्टोर में कितना सेल होता है. कितना सेल होता है ये हम एक कार्ड की फॉर्मेट में दिखाएंगे. So let us create a card of total sales and profit of the superstore. So we'll just take the sales and drag on the text. So here you can see that the sales of a particular superstore is 2 CR. 2 CR is the sale of our superstore. That can be visible. I think it is not visible. Let me make it more visible that you can see it. You can just click on 28 and alignment should be in middle, and let's write that this is a sale. seats. All right, just clicking on this, it would be visible. Is it visible now? All right, so let us align the cells in the manner of the number by clicking on the text, the alignment drop down box, and aligning it at the center. It would align in the center. And after this, we can see that this is the cells and this number is nothing but the seats. But we have to make a card out of it. So let us just click on this view that it should be nothing but the entire view. So our cells would be dragged at the center and it is properly visible now. But it don't look like a card. We have to make it. Just right click on the sheet, click on the format, and you can click on the sheet and you can just click on the borders and axis is that axis ruler is none. You can convert that to a line and increase the border. Click on the black color and your axis ruler that is on the x-axis and y-axis is now broader. So this is the way, I think it is the simplest way to create a card. As well as you can see here, the header is not properly visible. So you can click on the border. You can click on the header, which is none, line, and increase the border again, follow the same step, give it a color, and hence your card is created. Is it that simple? Is it simple? Type yes in the comment box. Don't write yes as well, but write why. It would be simple for you. All right. So moving forward for these profit as well, we would follow the same step for the profit. Okay. So we'll drag the profit to text, and clicking on the text, you can click on the 3 dots, drag the profit, make it a bold or increase the text size that is to 26. And you can just write profit and align it at the middle and click on yes. So I think I haven't bordered this sales as well. So let us keep the sales without border only. All right. So let us align it at the middle and we'll move it in the middle of the sheet. So it would be look like as a card. So right click on again on the sheet. You can just click format and sheet to the border sheet and click on the ruler axis, which is none, and click on the line. Select the border of the line and click on the black color. Now let's go for the header as well. So for the profit card is as well created. So it is looking like a number only, where we can't understand the pattern. But by the graph, we can able to understand what is happening and what trend the data is following. So next, you can just write or give the chart as a sheet, that is card name, card of sales, and this is a card of profit. So moving forward, now we would be analyzing the trend pattern of the sales and profit. Let us understand what is sale and what is profit doing in respect to the date. So we can see here that it is inclining towards upwards. As the days are passing, we know that the population is also increasing. We know that the population is increasing, and hence the sales and profit is also increasing. But we want to know the exact what is going between the quarters. As it is a business chart, we would like to know that at the end of the year, the profit and sales is increasing. And at the start of the year, it is decreasing. And again, it is increasing in the same manner at the end of the particular year, that is last quarter. And again, at the same speed, it is increasing. And you can see here, it is slightly high than that of previous year. It is also slightly high than that of previous year. Why it is happening so? As the sample superstore is the data of USA state, and if you are aware that they have the celebration of Halloween and New Year festive seasons are also there at the last 2 months of the year. So it is possibility that these festive seasons are affecting the sales of the superstore, where the people are investing and buying few things from this particular superstore. So this is the pattern which is being identified in this particular superstore. Now let us take the measures name and drag it on the colors. So we can see here that the measure names for the sales, it has been given as yellow, and for profit is given as blue. So for analyzing, you can just comparing the both things, you can put this chart in your dashboard. So moving forward, let us first give the chart name, that is graph of profit and sales. So let us understand another question. So next question is to find out the top 3 subcategories who are making profit in each region. In each region, we have to find out the top 3 subcategories who are making profit. So in each region, so we have to take the region. Let us understand which regions are there. We have central, east, south, west regions, and we want to find out these subcategories who are earning highest profit. Subcategories, do we have the dimension? Yes, we have. So dragging the subcategory, we can see that subcategories have certain categories like accessories, application art, binders, bookcases, etc. These are the subcategories. So out of these subcategories, we need to find who are the three top categories who are making highest profit. So in the column, we would like to take the profit dimension, profit measure. So our graphs look like this. So it is little bit scattered. So let us arrange this in good format. Let us make the calculated field which can identify each and every subcategory uniquely. Let us make the calculated field by clicking on analysis. You can get that. Clicking on the create calculated field, you will be able to create a calculated field. So you can just cut this and write the index. We would like to give the measure as index. Index is here. Now, अगर आप इस पे click करते हो, तो you can able to see this. So it is by default table calculation. Can click OK. So it is a field measure created. Before putting it into the section, that we have multiple subcategories. This is the sum of the accessories. So we don't want that each accessory should be given as a different index. We want only accessory to be given as one index. So we would just click on the drop down of this and convert it to the discrete form first. And then we'll drag this to between the region and subcategory. By dragging this, we would be able to identify each and every subcategory in a discrete form. All right. So now we don't want to be that each region is having different, like you can see here, it is ending at the 17 and starting at the 18 over here for the east. But we want each region's top three categories. For each region, we need different index values. Like if we want to change this, so we have to make calculation changes. So clicking on the index drop down, we can click on the edit table calculation for this particular table. You can click on the table calculation for the specific dimensions. We have a specific dimension, that is the region. So it should start every region. The index should start every region. East ke baad, usne, you can see here that one is again started. Region, it is ended till 17. In east, again it is being started and it is ended till 17. For now, we have to sort. We want top three profit gaining subcategories. So specific dimension we would add to the custom. Custom, we would like to add profit, and the profit is not a count. We need to understand that the profit that this particular the calculation automatically which is done is nothing but the sum. So we have to make it a sum. And you can see here that the region which are making that the subcategory which are in the loss or not making profit are aligned at the first, and the regions and the subcategories who are making more profit is aligned at the end. So we don't want this. हमें ये नहीं चाहिए. हम इसे एक format, इसका format ही बदलते हैं. That is using descending. So by using a descending format, you can see here that the highest is at the top and the lowest at the end. So we can just exit this, and now this is more visible now. All right, everyone has been aligned. Let us now just select the 3 subcategories. How this is possible? You can just, it is simple that you can drop the index and into the filter. I think I just messed up. Okay. So you can just drag it in the filter and select the top 3 members of subcategory and apply. So here for the central, we have accessories, copiers, phones. For the east, we have binders, copiers, phones. For south, accessories, chairs, phones. So it is not that visible. Let us add some more visual to it, that each regions would have different color. So it is more visible, right? Is it visible? Are you all enjoying it? So moving forward, let us give the sheet name as top 3 subcategories. All right. Now let us understand the next question. You can see here that we have just created a question to find out which mode of delivery is most frequent and making more profit. Using a bar graph, we are going to plot the most frequent delivery mode that is being used and which is making more profit. So let us understand. Here it is, the question is framing towards the profit and the shipping mode. All right, so we have first class. You can just flip it and you can just see here that standard class, second class, first class, and same day. These are the 4 categories which are in the shipping mode. So let us again swap it. And you can here see that standard is the most frequent mode which is used by the customers, and the same day delivery is the least used by the customer. Like, so this is the bar graph where we can identify the modes of delivery and which mode of delivery is making more profit than that of another. So let us move forward and understand. Let us give first the graph a name, frequent ship mode. All right. Now, we would like to understand here that which state of the country is making more profit and loss. We would like to understand that which country is making more profit and which state is making more loss. For this particular graph, we would like to introduce you to a map. For the map, if it is very simple, that first you have to drag the country dimension on the sheet. You would be able to see that the data set or everything which is belonging to this data set is which belongs to, all values belongs to the USA state. So we are getting this country as a USA. For the state, we want each state. So I will just drop this particular dimension on the canvas. So now you would be able to see that there are many states which are present in this particular data set. Now let us understand which of the state is making more profit and which is making loss in spite of same. Let us drag the profit on the color. So you would be able to see that some of the states are making more profit and some of the states are into the loss. How we can identify that? You can just drop the state on the labels. So you would be able to see that the California is the state which is making more profit than that of Texas. Texas, you can see that the profit is at the lowest, that is minus 25,000. And for the New York, it is highest, and California, which is situated at the east. Sorry, New York is situated at the east and California is situated at the west. And these are the central states which are located. So this is the visuals of the chart. You can change the visual as well by clicking on the map over here. Here you can see that multiple options are available. You can click on the dark mode as we are going to use this dark mode. So it looks interesting that only the countries are being highlighted, the profit making and the particular countries are being properly highlighted. So we are now able to see the proper visuals, getting an idea of the data set. So let us give the name for the sheet as a map, making profit. And let us continue for the next sheet. So we need to find out first the question, that is, find out which category is making more profit using the donut chart. So in categories or for the donut chart, we require one dimension and one measure or two measures. All right. For making this is visible, we can select the category as we want the category making profit. You can click on category, press Control button and click on profit. So you can see here that this pie chart is now visible. Now you will speak like, if we are making donut chart, why this you are selecting pie chart? But I want to say that if that it is the origin, you can see here that it is the origin, the pie chart is the origin of the donut chart. So you need to convert pie chart to the donut chart. So it is not properly visible. I'll make it this properly visible for you. So is it visible now? I'll just hide it. So here you can't understand what is going and what is happening, but here, thanks to the tooltip, that it is showing that this is the technology category and this is furniture and this is the office supplies. But the more visualization would be given by selecting the category and putting that or dragging to the labels. So now it is more visible now, right? All right. So which category we find out it and what is the total, but it is still invisible. Let us drag the profit on the labels as well, so it is more visible. So now you can see here that the total of the profit is being divided into the furniture, technology, office supplies properly. All right. So for making the donut chart, we need to create the number of records. एक measure create करना जरूरी है. So for creating that, again you will click on the create calculated field. Create calculated field पे जाकर आप एक number of records नाम का एक measure create करोगे. Number of records will help you to duplicate your graph. अगर आप यहाँ पर एक record mention करते हो तो जब भी आप ये use करोगे तो आपका जो ग्राफ है वो मल्टीपल टाइम्स रिपीट होगा या फिर डुप्लीकेट हो सकता नहीं होगा. ऑलराइट, सो नाउ यू कैन जस्ट क्लिक एंड ड्रैग हियर, ऑलराइट, ऑन द रोज. नाउ इट इज लुकिंग लाइक अ डिस्क्रीट, कुछ बिखरा बिखरा दिख रहा है. So as it is a sum, it is giving the office supply sum, technology sum, furniture sum, but we don't want the sum. We want average. So it would be aligned in proper manner. So clicking on the drop down list and clicking on the sum over here and clicking after that on average would give you a proper graph of pie chart in proper format. Is it visible to everybody? So let's move forward. Now we have only one pie chart, but we want to create two pie chart in the screen so that one can overlap another. So I would click on this particular average number of records and press the control button and drag again at the side of it. So it would create a duplicate of the pie chart. डुप्लीकेट बना तो दिया है लेकिन बहुत ऊपर है. सो वी वुड एक्सक्लूड द जीरो. ऑलराइट, नाउ जस्ट क्लिक ऑन द एक्सिस ऑफ द राइट क्लिक ऑन द एक्सिस एंड एडिट एक्सिस का ऑप्शन है यहाँ पर. सो यू कैन जस्ट क्लिक ऑन इंक्लूड जीरो दैट or uncheck the include zero option so that your particular option or your pie chart would be properly visible at the center. All right, now same format will follow for the second graph as well, which is at the bottom. Click on the edit axis, include zero, uncheck karna hai, and just click on exit. So all are aligned at the center. Is it aligned? Yes. And just here, if we increase the size, you can see that both are increasing. So this happens sometimes. Don't get nervous for this situation if happened. Just you can sum of profit जो है यहाँ पर fill, आप इसे remove कर सकते हो. जो size के लिए option आया है, size के लिए वो आप remove कर सकते हो. और यहाँ पर भी आप remove कर सकते हो. All right. So now individually you can increase the size. अगर आपको ये है profit के लिए, ये पहला average record के लिए है, so you can click on the size over here and you can see here the size is increasing. This is increasing. So we would like to keep this as a size of the about chart, pie chart, and we would like to change the size of this chart. Let's click on the size and we'll just decrease it to be small. All right. So here, as it is repeated, we don't want that this furniture, technology, office supplies to be present. We just want that this is the profit and it should be like only the profit should be visible over here and nothing else. as it is already mentioned over here, why should this should be the additional effects or visuals? So we would like to remove the second charts labels. So we would remove the profit sum, we would remove the categorical text, we would remove the angles, and we would remove also the categories. Nothing is present, but we want profit only. We want profit. But as we have created the cards here, it is already mentioned. Why need to represent again? Let's just write 286. It is no need. We'll just edit that to 86K and make it little bigger and making it little bolder. Okay, so it is looking good now. And we'll change the color that it would look like a transparent color, like the background color of this pie chart is white. So we would like to change the color of the second pie chart to white color. Now, by clicking on this, that it would not be visible for you all. But if you click on the axis, right click on the axis, edit axis, अगर आप यहाँ पर ऑप्शन देख सकते हो तो यहाँ पर एक ड्यूअल एक्सिस का ऑप्शन है. So clicking on this dual axis, you would be able to create the donut chart like this by applying some creativity in synchronizing the charts, making use of dual axis. You can create the effective visuals to represent your data. So here you can see that the total profit is being made of the technology is the highest, and office supplies is second highest, and furniture is third highest. And we would like that technology, furniture, office supplies, ये जो सारे records है या फिर जो भी सब categories है, उनका जो total है हमें percentage में आए, ना कि total calculation में आए. So for making that changes, we would like that here on the labels option of the profit, by clicking on the drop down axis of that particular profit, you have the option here that is quick table calculation. By here the pop-up appears that you can have multiple options here, but we are going to use the percent of total. The total percentage would give us the percentage value. The 50% is making and profit by the technology, 42% is of office supplies, furniture is making 6%. So it is more visual than that of the particular number. Isn't that interesting? So write in the comment box if you are enjoying the sessions. So, all right, moving forward, now we would like to create a dashboard, the aggregate form. For creating a dashboard, we would click on dashboard, and it is nothing but, as I discussed, that is, it is a collection of the sheets. Now here, for by default, it gives the canvas this much only, so you can increase by clicking on the width. You can just increase it by clicking up arrow. It is more visible now, right? More canvas is there, more space is there on the canvas for our graphical representation. So by default, अगर हम यहाँ पर sheets drag and drop karte hain, so it acquires more space. So before dragging, we would click on floating. Floating करने से हमें manually we can align properly each and every sheet. All right. So first we would like the card of sale, and it is here. So we'll just keep it here and hide the title. So we don't require the card's title, so we would hide it. So here we would like our dashboard to show a title. By clicking on dashboard, you can see here that the show title option is available, and you can click on show title so that you will be able to give the chart a name. So we would like to give the chart name, that is Indeed. Is it visible? All right, we'll discuss it. Show title. Okay. Okay. Indeed Infotech DataFest. Tableau Bootcamp. All right. So it is not aligned. We would align it properly, so it would be in the middle. All right. So let's make a space available for each and every graph. We'll just drag this properly, and card of profit we would like to drag, and we'll just hide the title and just align it properly so that our charts or dashboard is more visible to our judges, which are available online. So we would like to align it properly, so every graph looks proper in itself and it shows more effective thing, like to drag the profit and sales graph over here. And if you have any doubt, please ask in the chat box. The chat box is open for your doubts. Till then, we would align everything properly. The chat box is free for your doubts. So we would now align the top 3 categories. We'll just hide the title. And just fit this to the entire view, so it is more visible. If you have any doubt, please ask in the chat box. The chat box is available for you. If you have any doubt, any silly doubt, it is welcome. So next chart was the frequently shipping mode, which is used. And which would be taking the space. The next chart is of map. Edit, we would hide the title, and properly we would like to
We will just drag this to the profit and click on the format that it is properly format region. Shading is none, and we would like to give as white that it would be properly visible, that only profit is only been showcasing. And last is that is donut chart, and it is here. So we would like to hide the title, and for making it properly visible, we would just drag it properly, and we would like to hide the axis. So show header जो है वो हम click करके से हटा देंगे. All right. So chart is more properly visible. Is it visible? So this is the one category which is left behind. Would like to edit that. Right. So you can also apply the filter accordingly, the chart here. So according to your filter, you can have the accessibility of each and every chart. So that filter, that service is also available, that feature is also available. Like if you click on a particular map or a particular segment and just apply a filter. So here you can see that accordingly the graphs also changes. As per the California, we can see here the results are being changing. As per the New York, we can see here that particular state is making the sales, profit, and which is the top 3 categories, as well as which mode of frequency is frequently used, and as well as the percentage wise profit. You can see that the Texas is making it is at the loss and but having more sales. So accordingly, you can just transform your data and have a better understanding of the data set. I'll just make it more visible. So here you can see that. All right. All right. So let's make a story. Last part is making a story that we would create. A story part would contain only the one graph at a time, so that you would present to the managers or the industrial what kind of particular sales started from this situation to achieving that particular situation. That can be explained in the form of story, which would be like dragging here. I would like to drag a graph of profit and sales. I just made out that filter. We'll just click on this filter and everything would be normal now. Okay, so this is the sales, and we can just write here that profit and sales happened, profit and sales. And for the next story, we would like to represent the 3 top selling categories for the business stakeholders, that these are the 3 categories, the top 3 categories. And it has become 33, not 33, it is 3. Okay. All right. The most frequent shipping mode is the standard class frequent ship mode. And we would like to represent that what the state is all right. Is contributing, which state is contributing to the profit. State map. And last one is our donut chart. So this was about the categories making profit. All right. And the last one was the dashboard. So you can just represent this to your business meetings, like this was the sales of a particular years and the quarterly years. And after that, we have 3 categories which are being focused, which are making profit, and the most which is being buyed by the customer, or the frequently buyed by the customer, is the standard shipping mode. And these are the states which are making profit, and these are in the loss. And at the end, you can percentage wise sales you can represent. So that was all about the dashboard and story preparation about the data store, that is a sample superstore data set. All right, so let me know your feedback about the session as well, and please enjoy the DataFest carnival which is going. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Vishnu ma'am. Now all the participants can use today's knowledge for our dashboard creation competition. So all of you, I request you to watch our information video on dashboard creation and participate in dashboard creation competition. The entries are open and the deadline is 29th. Okay, we have a deadline, but the entries are open. So remember that at 7 p.m. today, we are opening the quiz competition, and we also have numerics competition. So you all can watch our information video on YouTube channel and participate in our various competitions. Now let me share yesterday's quiz winner, and then I will share quiz link, today's quiz link, and also assignment link for today. So yesterday's quiz winner was yesterday's quiz competition winner was Mega Power. So now I am sharing the quiz link with you and assignment link with you. Today we do not have practice session. So remember that at 7 p.m. We are opening quiz competition. So this is it for today. We will see you tomorrow. Yes, we have not shared a session code yet, right? Okay. So today's session code is tab-1609. So today's session code is tab dash. It will be shared in chat box also now. Okay, so this is it for today. We will see you all tomorrow.